M.Shadows, lead singer of Avenged Sevenfold and our director of audio, Mr. Brian Toohey. Gentlemen, welcome to the stream.
Thank you.
So let's start in with your relationship with Call of Duty and Treyarch. Like, we've been working with you for a long time. Like, tell us about your involvement with all things Black Ops.
Yeah, you know, my relationship came from just being a huge fan of the game, and we were playing on the road. We were playing, you know, in life in general. Yeah. And then an A&R guy of ours, Mr. Craig Aronson, who passed away, but he knew Mark Lamia really well. And so he said, you got to meet Mark. He, you know, is Mr. Call of Duty. So I met Mark and we just hit it off and we've been friends ever since. Awesome. And then my obsession with Call of Duty grew by just hounding him about questions about Call of Duty and this and that. And somehow I weaseled my way in and we got involved.
Well, talk a little bit about that working relationship. What's it been like working with Matt all these years?
It's been awesome. It started off really innocently because Mark Lamia just said, "Hey, do you know who Avenged Sevenfold is?" And I knew who they were. I knew who you were, I guess, but I hadn't listened to a lot of their music, you know. So he gave me a CD and I listened to it, and we had a celebrity map about to come out, which was Call of the Dead, and I thought, you know, celebrity map, celebrity band, this all kind of works. So I told Mark, yeah, let's give this a shot.
Well, I mean, this relationship, I mean, it track it all the way back to Black Ops 1. Matt, you guys did a track, Not Ready to Die. There was Jade Helm on Black Ops 3, Matt Hatter for Black Ops 4. I mean, tell us about some of these creative endeavors. Like, tell us about the inspiration and sort of what drew you to some of these songs.
Well, for us, like, we'd never done like a collaboration or anything for anyone because we just were really precious with our music. We didn't want to put it in too many things. And we just felt kind of, just wasn't our vibe. But with something like Call of Duty, we were huge fans of it. We were playing it all the time. It really helped me through a hard time when we lost our best friend and drummer, the Rev. I was playing a lot of games and I met a whole network of people through the game. So it was more of an emotional soft spot for me and for the guys. And so with something like Call of the Dead, we got the call and we were just excited to actually make a new track instead of giving you guys something that we had already, you know, put out. We wanted to do something fresh. So got together with this guy and we had some meetings and wanted to hear the storyline, what was going on, and we just incorporated everything that we could into that Zombies experience.
That's a very modest overview of how that process worked. Because I was talking to Brian the other day, and he was talking about just how involved you got with it. Because, you know, for a band that's, you know, pretty precious about your music, like, it sounds like you dove right into the process. What was that creative process like between you guys?
Well, I mean, the very first meeting we came in, you know, I didn't really know what to expect because, you know, different artists work in different ways, and you know, he came in and was like, I'm a huge fan. I play all the time. We were looking at an alpha version of Call of the Dead, let him play through it a little bit, and he just kept coming back to the story. What's the story? What's the story? And at the time, I was doing a lot of the story stuff, and so, and as most people know, we were really vibing with the community a lot. So while we had a spine of the story, there were so many loose ends and everything to keep track of, and I'm like, this would be easier for you to just read. So he said, give me the docs. I'm like, okay.
3 terabytes later.
Yeah, I mean, I gave him like an enormous amount of material, and I don't know, it might have been like a week or 2 weeks, and you came back and said, I'm going to do this from Richtofen's perspective, and that was that. Yeah. I thought, wow, that's so cool if these guys want to dive in and sort of help us tell the story using one of their own pieces of music. It's great.
Well, now it seems as if you are the story, because while Operation 5 Apocalypse Z is out tomorrow, the M.Shadows character will be making an appearance in Blackout in the next couple of weeks. Yeah. So
career highlight.
From an existential point of view, like what's that like?
It's amazing. It's a dream come true. I mean, I think. I mean, I can't wait to see what kind of videos people make of my character and
You're
doing
riding around in a sidecar with Danny Trejo.
Well, yeah, the trailer looks amazing. But I'm really excited to see what people do with this. I mean, I've seen a lot of, you know, I frequent Reddit a lot. I see a lot of, you know, people saying they wanted the Avenged Sevenfold characters, especially after you guys made a video for us and at the end of, for Carry On. And people were like, just put the characters in there. And so now they get their wish. Our fans are going to have a good time with it. And I'm expecting a lot of, you know, shenanigans with my character for sure.
When has the internet ever engaged in shenanigans? Really?
Yeah, this will be the first time, right?
Well, we've got M.Shadows coming to Blackout in the next couple of weeks. I mean, stay tuned to all channels, Treyarch and Avenged Sevenfold for that. We'll keep people posted. But kind of zooming back out to kind of your life as a gamer, your lifestyle as a gamer. Rumor on the street is like you've got a pretty respectable KD. So
It's pretty respectable.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, tell us what's going on in your world of gaming.
In my world of gaming, I've got pretty much a full LAN setup at my house because I have 2 kids and everyone has to play at the same time or, it's going to be problems. So I've got like about 6 screens set up, I've got everything. I mean, and we just play games. I got to limit them. Dad plays at night and then they get upset now that I get to play at night. They're like, why don't we get to play at night? Like, because you're 7 and you're 5. But it's funny, I'll play games all night with my buddies, play with Vaughn all night, give him a chirp in his ear,
Nice.
It's great. So if anyone wants stuff done in Call of Duty, you hit me up and I'll bug the crap out of Vaughn.
Note to self.
Yeah.
Very cool. But you're a big fan of the competitive scene as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think I was like the first generation where you were still a nerd if you played video games, but it was the first generation that we stuck with it. I'm 37 years old, and all my friends game, and now it's become a cool thing.
Yeah.
But when I was growing up, it was like, you're not going to be able to make a living at that. You can't do any of this stuff with it. Why are you doing it? You're wasting your time. And we just kept playing. And now, now it's becoming a cool thing where I like to watch it. I like to watch the competitive teams. I like to watch FaZe. I like to watch 100 Thieves. I like watching the competitions, and I think it's great. It's awesome.
Outstanding. So, I mean, I guess what, you wanted to work with us and sort of get involved. Now you're in the game. Like, what is next in the world of Black Ops, Call of Duty wishes? Like, what could possibly be next?
We need an Avenged Sevenfold level.
There you
We need an Avenged Sevenfold multiplayer map. Like, it's like a stage and you're running. I mean, who knows? All
Have
of
you
our.
let Vaughn know?
Oh, I've been bugging him about that for like 5 years.
There we go.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Yeah. I need to meet the art department. That's what I need to do.
Next step.
Come on, guys.
We know
Yeah.
some people. We'll take a walk around.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything that you guys would like to offer in closing?
Well, I think we're going to have some music in Blackout when you drop in now. Some fun stuff at Asylum where they can unlock some songs and do some stuff. People that are in the know how to do that. And I think with the zombies theme of this, and it's darker, and how Blackout's taking a new look, I'm just really excited that my character's involved in this portion of it. I think it's going to be awesome.
Outstanding.
Very excited.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Matt, thanks for dropping by today. Really
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
All right.